Hi, I'm Rebecca Fleetwood Hession, and I want to talk to you today about building community. And this is about intentionally building community, not just being around people, because we're wired for connection, real connection. In fact, every day when you wake up, your brain wants to make sure you survive and thrive. And the ability to thrive is to have strong social connection. It's critical. In fact, isolation and loneliness is now listed as number 3 underneath obesity and smoking for health concerns. And you know, I've done a lot of research about this, and I know how we got here. And it was unintentional, but now we have to do something about it. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of work. You know, we went from hunters and gatherers to farmers, which was all about survival, right? And it was also about community. You knew why you were there and you knew what you were trying to accomplish, and you had to do it together. And then we got into the Industrial Revolution, which was more about separating out the work into pieces that we could optimize and measure. And it had some upside, but it also had some unintended consequences, because now we started to separate things out to where we lost a bit of that sense of purpose for what it meant to work together, and we lost some of our connection. Well, then we go to the technology revolution and we exacerbate the problem. Again, there's been some upside for sure, but you can run an entire career, an entire business from a laptop without having any real human-to-human connection. And then you add in remote work and the fact that our education has largely become about separating out into classes and not really having real connection. And now you kind of see how we got here. And so we've got to do it different. There's got to be a huge shift back to humanity, back to real social connection. And I know this to be true. A couple of years ago, I asked a group of women to join with me and form what I fondly refer to as the Badass Women's Council. And it was amazing to me how quickly we all derived huge benefit from this. And we didn't really know each other. Some of us did, but not all that well. And really the only thing we all have in common is that we're women in business. We come from very different backgrounds. We have every kind of Enneagram number personality represented. We come from different religious backgrounds, different socioeconomic backgrounds, but we all came together and said, let's intentionally build a community for each other. And we get together once a month and we talk about our businesses, but we also talk about our lives. And it's been significant how much we've grown to trust, love, and support each other. And it's not always easy. Sometimes a couple of those girls get on my nerves about this and that, because we're human and I bother them. I've hurt their feelings. They've shared with me that I've hurt their feelings, so we can actually work to overcome that and build stronger relationship. It's about the intention. And we all have said that we didn't know how much we needed each other until we had each other. And so I'm going to challenge you today. Look around, see who you might want to connect with, and actually first take a look at yourself. Ask yourself, what are you trying to accomplish? What things are important to you? Because in order to be great in a community and in a group, you have to know what you want and who you are and what you're uniquely gifted and talented in and what your hopes and dreams and aspirations are. And when you share that with each other, they'll hold you accountable. They'll hold you to a pretty high standard, as a matter of fact. And it's a beautiful thing. So look around and invite a couple people to have coffee. See if they're interested in coming together and having your own little Badass Women's Council. I'd love to hear how it goes.